Hopium is not a strategy. The vast majority of people are living life in a state of hope, hoping that things are going to get better, hoping that their ship's going to come in, hoping that something is going to magically happen and somebody is going to come in and save them and it's all going to be all right, hoping that they're going to win lotto. Well, hope is not a strategy, and it's called hopium for a reason. And if you are living on hopium, then your ability to actually change your life is very, 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 very limited. What you need to do is get realistic about how you are going to achieve your goal, your vision, your dream, how you're going to improve your life. No matter what area of your life you want to improve, define what it is. Get very, very clear on what it is that you want to achieve. How do you want your life to change? What will your life look like when it does change? So you can write it out as on a goal. You can put it up as a vision board, but you must be clear on the direction that you're going in and the destination that you want to arrive at. Think of it this way. If you want to go on a holiday and you go into a travel agent and you say, I want to go on a holiday, and the travel agent goes, okay, where do you want to go? I don't know. Travel agent goes, okay. What do you want to experience? I don't know. Okay. What kind of climate do you like? Cold or warm? I don't know. Surprise me. Instead of, if your idea of a perfect holiday would be lounging on a cruise in the Mediterranean summer, and you end up at the Antarctic freezing your butt off on an adventure holiday, that's hardly a match for your ideal experience, is it? But you didn't give the travel agent anything to go by. You just went, okay, surprise me. You gave them no guidelines, no direction. Life's like that. So you've got to give the universe, because the universe is your partner in all of this, you have to give the universe clear guidance, direction about what it is that you want to achieve, what you want your life to look like. Now, you need to think about what your plan is. So you are here, you want to get here. Something has to happen for you to get from here to here. There needs to be a bridge built, and you want those foundations to be pretty damn solid because you don't want the thing falling apart on you part way across the bridge. So you need to really put in place some sort of a plan. It doesn't have to be a detailed plan. Just identify where you are, identify where you want to be. Now, what is the next most logical step? Okay, so what happens is you take that next most logical step. Then you analyze the result that you got, you adjust your approach, and you take more action. You take the next most logical step. That is the boring process of success. I don't care what it is that you're setting out to achieve. I don't care how big it is, how small it is. It is the same process over and over and over. It is a cycle. This is the cycle of success. So identify and get clear on what it is that you want to achieve. Then take action, analyze the result of the action, adjust your approach, take more action. Over and over and over and over. Fall in love with that process. I know it's a cliche, but you have to fall in love with the journey of success. So too many people they just cannot deal with delayed gratification. They want instant gratification, and we've been programmed that way, right? With all the technology that we have, we're looking for a hit of dopamine. We pick up our mobile devices. Dopamine is instantly available to us. We want to go and buy something and we don't have the money. That's okay. We've got credit cards. We go out and buy it. We put it on the credit card. Instant gratification. Whereas 30, 40 years ago, I remember growing up as a kid, my mom wanted to buy something and it was not in her budget, or it was out of her financial capacity at the time. She would put it on lay-by, or I think in the United States they call it layaway. So you would put it aside, you would have them put it aside, and you would have weeks or maybe up to 3 months to pay this off, and you would go back into the shop periodically and you would pay it with cash, because back in the day, believe it or not, I'm old enough to be pre-bank card. and pre-internet transactions. So you had to actually do this deliberately because we didn't have credit per se. So we've lost that capacity to have delayed gratification. And this instant gratification need is really killing your dreams. Because if you need to have that hit instantly and you can't fall in love with the process and the journey, and you can't appreciate the process of success is a process, then you are going to literally just sabotage yourself over and over and over and over. And this is why so many people never succeed, because they just want the instant gratification. They think, I want $1 million and I want it now. I don't have to jump through hoops. I don't have to do anything for it. I don't have to get out of my comfort zone. What? I don't have to feel that distress of discomfort. Like, nah, I just want it. Just give it to me. Just give it to me. Right here. Thanks very much. Now, I'm not saying don't put in entries in for Lotto. What I'm saying is don't make that your entire plan, right? That's hopium. Waiting for that rich relative to die. That's hopium. And just a little story. I actually have, very sadly, in the last 3 years, had a neighbour who moved in next to me. And she actually moved in next to me because her mother had moved up to be in the same area. They bought the house. So her mother bought this house and she renovated the house because she had money left over from the place that she sold before. Within several months, her mother got cancer and died, like really fast. So her daughter the house was passed on to her. Her daughter moved into the house. And then the daughter's uncle, who had passed away a little while before, had actually left her $400,000 in her will. Sweet. She is made. It happens. Okay? So she's made. She takes that money, she starts doing even more renovations. She puts in a pool, she does all these lovely things. Her and her partner get married. It's all sweet. Life is absolutely hunky-dory. She gets diagnosed with cancer and she dies within less than 12 months. I think it was like 10 months. She died within 10 months of being diagnosed with cancer. So she just thinks that life is just, everything has landed in her lap. And then it's all for nothing, basically. So don't wait around for somebody to pass away for you to love and experience life and be happy. Be happy now. Enjoy life now. Get into it. Get on the playing field. The most rewarding experience you will have in this life is not the achievement of your goals. It is the progressive realization of your goals. So it was Earl Nightingale who said, success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. It's not the end destination. It's not the ultimate experience of achievement. It is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. And even Tony Robbins says that what human beings desire the most is progress. So as long as you are taking action and making progress, then learn to experience the satisfaction of that. Learn to celebrate the wins. Even learn to celebrate the losses, because they are going to be your learning curve. 9 out of 10 things that you attempt will not work out. But that one will be really, really sweet. So in that cycle of success that I laid out for you, decide what it is that you want, then take action. What is the next most logical step? Analyze the result, and the result will rarely be what you want. But it is a learning process. So you learn something in taking action. Then adjust your approach to go, okay, well, I learned that didn't work, so how can I make it work better next time? Then you take action, and then you analyze the result, and then you adjust your approach, It's a cycle. But don't get attached to the outcome. If you can release your emotional attachment to the immediate outcome, you are made. And this thing that people overestimate what they achieve in the short term. They overestimate what they can achieve in the short term, and they set themselves up for disappointment because they want it and they want it now. That instant gratification hit, which we are so addicted to now. We're addicted to it. But if you can get used to the delayed gratification and you are disciplined in that, yes, you will need discipline, then you are set up for being able to achieve whatever it is that your heart desires, because you are capable of achieving so much more than you can possibly imagine. You're an infinitely powerful being. You are capable of achieving anything that you put your mind to. So we overestimate what we can achieve in the short term, and we underestimate what we can achieve in the long term. So if you have this massive goal and vision, then give yourself plenty of time to achieve it, and then look at the small achievements and celebrate the small achievements along the way, because they will build up to the ultimate achievement. So I hope you have found this helpful. Get excited, because every day, including this one, is the first day of the rest of your life. You are capable of achieving absolutely anything, whatever you can conceive and believe you can achieve. Napoleon Hill. Believe it. Go for it. Do not underestimate the power that you have within you, because you are infinitely powerful. If you're enjoying this content, then do me a favor, like and subscribe and comment below as to what your biggest takeaway is. And if you like this, then you are going to love what I have on offer for you in the Conscious Wealth Revolution. For just $10 US a month, you get access to dozens of resources that will help you to rewire your brain for money, wealth, abundance, and success, and be the most powerful version of you so you can achieve your wildest dreams. Go and check the Conscious Wealth Revolution out now at the link that is on the screen below. You are going to absolutely love it. Stop struggling and start thriving in the Conscious Wealth Revolution.